So, what is going on, everyone? It's your boy Electric Keeper, back at it with yet another video. Yes, this mask is annoying me. I'm not going to take it off because I like to annoy myself. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about best team for Pokemon games. So like Sinnoh, for example, like has Infernape, Garchomp, Rosemary, like that kind of thing. So today we're going to be talking about if every generation had a team like that. So the rules are no overlapping types, and they have to have at least one type of Pokemon. Anyway, and also they can only be Pokemon from like the same regions. So if Weavile couldn't make it into the Gen 4 but can make it into Gen 5, like I wouldn't count it. So anyway, let's get into it. So my first one would be Charizard, Pidgeot, Raichu, Vileplume, Rhydon, and Alakazam. Charizard because it's Charizard and it's a really powerful Pokemon for really early games, but like isn't really that good for the first two gyms. So that's where Vileplume comes in because it can destroy the first two gyms easily. Pidgeot because it's a really tanky Pokemon and really good Mega, like so Charizard. Like this is for red, blue, yellow, leaf green, fire red. Let's go, and like that. So it would be Charizard, Pidgeot, Raichu, Rhydon, Vileplume, and Alakazam. Alakazam, like I know it's a traded Pokemon, but it's a really good Psychic type Pokemon that is really OP in the main Pokemon games. But if you can't trade, then Kadabra will also do just fine. And Raichu, because A, it's Pokemon mascot, and B, it's a really good Pokemon to have as an electric type. There aren't many electric types in Gen 1, only like Pikachu, Raichu, and Electabuzz, Magneton, Zapdos. That's it. Yes, I have my notes here. For Gen 2, it would be Typhlosion, Crobat, Lantern, Umbreon, Fortress, and Tyranitar. Typhlosion because I looked it up, and people are saying that Typhlosion is the best. The best starter. Crobat, even though it will take a while to level up, to evolve, it's a really good flying poison type Pokemon. So I believe that it's a really good flying poison type Pokemon. And really bulky, has a really good moveset. Lantern, because it's one of the first water electric type Pokemon. And with its ability, you can raise your special attack, I think. I don't know. Umbreon, because it's a dark type, and the dark type Pokemon, like, dark type was still a new type at the time. So, that's why I chose Umbreon. Fortress, because it's a really solid bug type Pokemon that you can use that's available as soon as you get the Headbutt TM. And Tyranitar. Tyranitar being a rival for pseudo legendary Pokemon. And it's really. Oh wait, I forgot. Not allowed ugly types. Oops. I will fix that. For Gen 3, it would be Swampert, Shiftry, Swellow, Gardevoir, Hariyama, and Agra. Swampert because I read something that said, I looked it up and it said Swampert was actually the best Pokemon since it with a combination of water ground type. it would be awesome. Shiftry because it's a really solid Pokemon and you can get it pretty early on. Swellow, it's a really good flying normal type Pokemon with like Steel Wing. Gardevoir being like the Psychic Fairy type because for Mega Ruby, like Mega Evolution, Swampert was a Mega Evolution. Really good. Hariyama because I believe that it's a really good fighting type Pokemon and should be like needs more credit than it's getting. I've grown for like a rock and steel type Pokemon that can rival pseudo legendary Pokemon. Like it should have been a pseudo legendary Pokemon, but it wasn't for some strange reason. But it's like really tanky. It evolves it doesn't evolve early, but like it evolves like before the 6th gym. For Gen 4, cut to the chase. Infernape, Roseray, Garchomp, Staraptor, Luxray, Floatzel. He takes off last. For Gen 5, I looked it up and Superior was actually the best for Pokemon Gen 5. Now, I read something online, and apparently it can learn all these like crazy moves like Aura Tail. For example, I never even knew that was a move. Like I didn't know like Aura Tail was an actual move. I think I meant Aura Sphere instead of Aura Tail. I don't know, and I need to put my clock back in. I will do that. Anyway, I believe that it's a good Pokemon. Like I just made this list because like I was just reading what it was good. Crocodile because let's be real here. Crocodile, like it's a really good Pokemon that you can get really early, like with Assurance, Earthquake, and that. Stoutland because it's really tanky and can learn really strong moves later in the game when you're going to beat the Elite Four. Electrike because it has 0 weaknesses. Gigalith because it's a rock type because it's a really sturdy rock type Pokemon that you can use easily and in a really heavy Pokemon. So Heavy Slam will also be really good. Haxorus because it's the pseudo of the region. And I don't know how early you can get it on, but like, really, who cares? For Gen 6, it was Greninja, Talonflame, Florges, Aegislash, Dragalge, and Avalugg. Greninja because if you get a hidden ability capsule, you can change it to its hidden ability. I think it's a hidden ability. Or maybe it's a special ability. Yeah, I'm talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Now. Talonflame because it's a really solid flying and fire type because we haven't had lots of those. Florges because it's one of the first fairy type Pokemon. And surprisingly it's really good. Aegislash because of its signature move King Shield, which if the Pokemon makes contact with it, it will lower its attack. Dragalge because it's a really solid Poison Dragon type Pokemon, which I don't think we've had. So that's amazing. Like Dragalge is an amazing Pokemon. It should be a pseudo legendary. And Avalugg because it's a solid Ice type Pokemon, and I didn't have anything else. For Gen 7, it was Primarina, Toucan, Vikavolt, Lycanroc, Lurantis, and Camelot. Primarina because it's a water fairy type Pokemon, and it can sweep through the first island, so that is amazing. Toucanon because even though it's a normal flying type, it should really be a flying fire type, but the game really didn't want to do that. So, okay. it can learn a really good move, Beak Blast, which I think it's its signature move, so that's good. Volt, because even though you can only get it like really later into the game, like it will help you out during like a few of the totem battles. I personally haven't played Pokemon Sun and Moon, so I don't really know. Lycan Rock, because Lycan Rock does form because like why when you want to use a special Pokemon, and because it can learn a variety of moves. Lurantis, because it can learn Solar Blade and Solar Beam, so if you set out a sunny day, Lurantis is going to be one to take out. Plus, I heard that Lurantis is a really hard totem battle, so have an annoying Pokemon like that, you make your opponents quit. And Common Art, it's the pseudo legendary, it's a giant fighting type, which I don't think we've ever had. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. And it can learn, it has a signature Z, so which is good. Now, Gen A, I will admit that I was a bit biased, but hear me out. Cinderace. Now, if you don't know, Cinderace can sweep through the entire game. Like, it can learn like grass, fire. It can learn grass. It can learn fire, electric, flying, fighting type moves, and a bunch more. So like it can sweep through the entire game. But we're having a full team of 6 Pokemon here. Corviknight, because it's a really tanky flying steel type Pokemon, so it would be very good against upcoming people. Orbeetle, because it's the regional, because surprisingly, this regional bow is actually good. Toxicity, because it's a poison electric type Pokemon, so and it can learn Boom Burst and Overdrive. It can learn Overdrive and Boom Burst, which are 2 solid moves. Surf Fetch, it'll be a pain to evolve, but believe me, its signature move makes up for it. And last one is Renarugus. Now, I use a Renarugus on my Pokemon Sword and Shield Nuzlocke, so take it from me when it says it's really tanky, it's got really good attacks and a variety of moves that can completely destroy it. I was a bit sad when it died because it was such a good Pokemon, but you're gonna have to be careful because you have to get dealt 49 points of, you have to get dealt 49 HP without fainting, and then take it to the wild area, the second part of the wild area under some rock, and that will evolve it into a Renarugus. But trust me, it is worth it. So yeah, that's everything. That is my team. When Gen 9 comes out, I will make a good list for that. And anyway, I will see you around. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and tell all your friends to be. I haven't done something like this. Just keep electricity. That was cringe. I'll think of something better.